Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will FC be fixed by Eric Forrester, who is currently retired? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton is advancing rapidly with his dubious and potentially unlawful takeover of Forrester Creations. Ridge generously offered to pretend nothing had happened and return to work, but Hope Logan's boyfriend declined. Can John McCook's character Eric Forrester reach the corporate outlaw? Find out what's going to happen next on B&B by reading on. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Is it possible to save Forrester Creations? Some might argue that Eric Forrester's retirement was forced. When the Forrester patriarch finds out what transpired at his family's business, he will be devastated. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Will Eric Forrester retire to fix FC? Eric doesn't actually have any authority at the FC office right now. Ultimately, though, he is the Eric Forrester, and he might be able to connect with his son, Carter, and Hope Logan. Eric Forrester, one of Brooke Logan's staunchest fans, has always been in some manner influenced by her. When Steffy Forrester's grandfather found out that she had fired Hope Logan, he was not pleased. He expressed his disapproval of her choice rather clearly, and Eric believed that the Logan women were necessary for Forrester Creations. B&B spoilers. Eric Forrester is shocked by FC's current situation. According to B&B teasers, things are about to go south for Eric Forrester when he finds out that Carter and Hope are now running his family business. He may even attempt to retain legal counsel in an attempt to regain authority over his son and grandchildren. Eric might be able to help everyone reach a consensus at work such that the Logans and Forresters are both satisfied if Carter and Hope give FC back to him. Should Eric Forrester come out of retirement, in your opinion? Can he bring Forrester Creations back to life? Carter is fired by Eric, but Justin is powerless to stop the takeover. Friday, December 6th. Recap of The Bold and the Beautiful. Eric fires Carter, but Justin can't stop takeover. According to Friday, December 6th. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Eric Forrester spoke with Ridge Forrester and Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, at Forrester Creations and conveyed his anger about Carter Walton's takeover plot. Steffy pleaded with Justin Barber, Aaron D. Spears, to inform them that Carter would never be able to obtain Forrester Creations. Ridge and Eric were also hoping that this whole thing would be resolved. Carter informed Hope Logan, Annika Noel, at the cabin that he had filed the LLC paperwork since the Forresters had left him with no other option. As the corporation prepared for a new day, Carter put on a suit and prophesied how the Forrester-Logan conflict would be resolved. Soon later, Carter showed up at the workplace, and Steffy threatened to call security. Eric went on a tirade at Carter, declaring him to be nothing more than a traitor. Justin, however, noted that although the trap was unethical, it was lawful in theory. Carter was now in charge as the LLC's manager after a smooth handover of authority. After what Carter did with Quinn Fuller, Rena Sofer, Eric was incensed that he had the gall to do this. After that betrayal, Eric had forgiven Carter, but now Carter had deceived him once more. Ridge, Eric, and Steffy were incensed at what Carter was doing, but he said he didn't want to lose Ridge as a lead designer. Carter refused to leave the building as the Forresters requested after he discussed being an outsider like the Logans. Whether they liked it or not, Carter emphasized that he was in command of the LLC and that he was not leaving. Carter asked whether that was understood as he moved behind the CEO chair. Hope informed Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, back at the cabin that Forrester Creations would never be the same after today. Hope mentioned that Carter was currently speaking with Ridge, Steffy, and possibly even Eric after delivering the news that he had filed the LLC papers. Hope indicated that since Carter was now in charge of the company, the Forresters would have to take this seriously, despite Brooke's warning that they wouldn't. Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, wrote to Bill Spencer at Spencer Publications to say she missed him and to invite him to visit. Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, visited Luna at the penitentiary and claimed to have raised her better than this. Poppy was devastated because she simply could not believe what Luna had done. Poppy discussed Luna's odd fixation with Bill after listing all of Luna's transgressions. When Bill's name was mentioned, Luna became excited and inquired as to whether Poppy had seen or spoken to him. Poppy had no idea who she was looking at after Luna made a suggestion that her attorney will file an appeal. Although Poppy occasionally questioned whether she was the cause of this monster, she was also aware that many mothers were flawed and that their kids did not fall to Luna's level. Poppy ultimately urged her daughter to accept her situation and declared that she would never leave because she believed that Luna had made her own decisions. Hope rejoices over Steffy and Ridge's passing. Luna sends Bill her deepest sympathies. According to Monday, December 9th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa will have a lot to say now that Bill Spencer has agreed to her request for a visit. Bill complied with Luna's request and showed up at the jail, giving Luna the opportunity to express herself fully. Given all of the naughty looks Luna has been wearing while incarcerated, it is clear that she hasn't changed. Since Bill is obviously unaware of Luna's private life, he will perceive her as a young woman who is emotional and fragile. Luna will do her hardest to convince Bill that she is more than her flaws, thus she will play on his emotions. Luna may be wondering if Bill can assist her get her release because she has an appeal coming up. Hope Logan just informed Brooke Logan at the cabin that Carter Walton had submitted the LLC paperwork and was now in command. Hope will make it very obvious that Steffy Forrester and Ridge Forrester are no longer in charge of the company since Brooke will find it difficult to process that information. As Hope gloats on Monday's B&B episode, Brooke will know that things are going to become ugly because Ridge and Steffy have lost authority as a result of Carter's LLC takeover. Now that Carter is in charge, Hope is no longer prohibited from entering the building, thus she will soon appear there. Ridge will be even more incensed about that since he believes Carter stole this business for Hope. This feud is far from finished because Ridge will give Carter a harsh warning and not allow him to win. We'll keep you informed about all the impending animosity until Steffy gets another chance to vent her venom on Hope. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter's bold action will cause more upheaval than ever before. Stay tuned for more predictions. On December 6th, Carter makes the decisions. Carter with the Soap Hub logo is bold and beautiful. Carter's plans to take control continue full steam. Carter broke the news. On the Friday, December 6th episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, he defied expectations by showing up to Forrester Creations. He revealed that although he was now making the decisions, he may have discovered a supporter who helped him land the job. Carter is in command. Justin met with Steffy, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and Eric Ridge to discuss the LLC documents' current status. What we previously knew was confirmed by Justin. The documents were readable after Carter signed and submitted them. It became out that Carter was now Forrester Creations manager. According to Justin, there was nothing more they could do. However, this was not the response they were seeking. They were hoping for some positive news from Justin. It seems that not even shredding the LLC documents would be beneficial. Now, Carter was FC's top dog. After all, his coup attempt was successful. Carter's plans seem to have gone too well. A covert accomplice. It makes sense that the news was too much for Eric, Ridge, and Steffy to bear. They believed that Carter's tampering with the LLC documents would result in consequences. After all, attempting to steal a firm by forging a signature is against the law. This shocking revelation might indicate that Carter wasn't operating alone. It's possible that he had Justin collaborate with him covertly. According to Justin, he conferred with several lawyers who concluded the LLC documents were authentic. Carter declared himself the boss when he arrived to the FC offices in force. Carter refused to leave the building when Ridge requested him to. He informed them that there was nothing they could do and that he was not going anywhere. What comes next? What will happen in the future? Will Carter be able to cooperate with Ridge and Eric? Or, defeated, will they surrender Forrester? What role will the Logans play in this corporate reorganization? Will Hope be joining FC again? She appears much more self-assured now. Will Brooke continue to support Ridge? Or is she going to stand up for her daughter? Learn why Brooke and Ridge are doomed. There will undoubtedly be an ugly aftermath from Carter's takeover scheme. Ridge is shut down by Carter, and Remy becomes combative. Week of December 9th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter puts Ridge down and Remy becomes aggressive. According to the teaser video for the week of December 9th to 13th, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa will make a passionate plea to Bill Spencer, who is now paying her a visit in jail. Luna will plead with Bill that she is not the monster that everyone believes her to be. Bill appears somewhat conflicted as Luna explains, "The things I did, that's not who I am," in B&B's weekly preview clip. Although Bill is aware of Luna's hazardous history, he may harbor the hope that she just lost it because of traumatic experiences. Will Bill assist since Luna has been discussing a potential appeal? Given that he will arrive at Forrester Creations wearing a work uniform, it appears like Remy Price will be delivering some meals in the interim. Even though Remy will be thrilled to see Electra Forrester, there may be some friction in their talk. Remy will assert that they are more than friends after Electra refers to them as such. Will Electra need to tell Remy that he is in the friend zone and that Will Spencer is the man she wants when he becomes agitated? If Remy becomes so enraged that he releases additional deepfake photos, things might get messy. However, he must be careful when he releases them so that Electra can figure out who is responsible. Of fact, if Remy refers to them as best friends and claims that they are more than just friends, the preview video might not fully convey the tale. Remy might continue to portray himself as someone Electra can rely on, keeping her in the dark about his darker side for the time being. She will acknowledge that she doesn't comprehend what Hope Logan is saying when she is with Brooke Logan. Hope will clarify for Brooke that Ridge and Steffy Forrester are no longer in charge of Forrester Creations. The announcement will cause additional chaos at the business, especially if Hope joins Carter Walton, who has assumed the Forrester kingdom. Carter will say that's enough and try to silence Ridge when he rants about how he stole this business for Hope. But while Carter continues to look for a way out, Ridge will prophesy that he won't get away with this. As Hope Logan, who is frequently the target of heartbreak and betrayal, seems to be taking on a new, more vindictive role, the drama in The Bold and the Beautiful takes an unexpected turn. In a surprising turn of events, Hope's newfound friendship with Carter Walton may result in a decision that permanently alters the dynamics at Forrester Creations. Hope may suggest that Carter fire Steffy Forrester. Whether in romantic triangles with Liam Spencer or in business conflicts at Forrester Creations, Hope has long been portrayed as the victim of Steffy's schemes. But things are changing, and Hope isn't happy to remain in a supporting position anymore. Hope appears prepared to take back control, even if it means using strategies similar to those of her adversaries, after suffering accusations, betrayals, and being portrayed as the antagonist in the Forrester family's story. Hope has gained confidence from her alliance with Carter, particularly as their annoyances with Steffy and Ridge Forrester coincide. Hope has become weary of being undervalued and ignored, and Carter's role as COO presents her with a special chance to respond. Hope might initiate a strategy to oust Steffy from her leadership role at Forrester Creations by utilizing Carter's influence. Carter's dilemma: opportunity versus loyalty. In recent episodes, Carter Walton's character journey has taken a more sinister turn. Ridge's severe demands, especially the one to break up with Hope, have caused him to lose devotion to the Forrester family. Carter has turned to Hope because he feels excluded and unappreciated, and Hope's compassion and common goal give him the approval he needs. But Carter's possible choice to fire Steffy marks a significant ethical and professional juncture. An action like that would strengthen his bond with Hope and give her the retribution she wants, but it would also sour relations with Ridge, Eric, and the Forrester family, which might lose him both his professional and personal relationships. The drama that is developing is made more difficult by Carter's internal conflict. Will he put his growing devotion to Hope ahead of his enduring affiliation with the Forresters? Or will he not allow himself to be coerced into taking such a dramatic step? Particularly when it comes to defending her job at Forrester Creations, Steffy Forrester is not one to back down. Given her reputation for perseverance and a fiery temper, Steffy would surely interpret Carter's decision to fire her as a declaration of war, not just by Carter, but also by Hope. In response to such a betrayal, Steffy might take legal action or launch a full-scale power struggle to take back control of the business. To fight Hope and Carter's actions, Steffy would probably mobilize support from allies like Ridge, Thomas, and possibly her husband Finn. At Forrester Creations, the struggle for supremacy might turn into a full-fledged conflict in which both sides would do everything in their power to win. When Ridge Forrester realized that Steffy would be fired, his response would be explosive. Ridge would see this action as a direct assault on his family because he is an extremely protective parent and a strong supporter of the Forrester tradition. His friendship with Carter would probably be irreversibly ruined, and his hatred toward Hope would only grow. Ridge may become so enraged that he takes extreme action, including pursuing legal action to prevent Steffy from being fired or organizing other board members to remove Carter and Hope from powerful positions. Ridge would be a strong opponent in this developing struggle because of his resolve to uphold law and order and safeguard his family's interests. Asterisk. As usual, Brooke Logan is enmeshed in the drama surrounding the Forrester family. Even though Brooke has always stood behind Hope, her position is complicated by her allegiance to Ridge and her past with the Forrester family. Brooke may attempt to mediate between the two parties, but her attempts may backfire, particularly if Ridge believes she is supporting Hope's vindictive actions. If Brooke is perceived as endorsing Steffy's termination, it might further erode her already poor relationship with Ridge. However, Brooke might also view this as a chance to finally tip the balance of power at Forrester Creations in favor of the Logan family, which might persuade her to completely support Hope's proposal. Should Carter actually fire Steffy, the ramifications would be extensive. The company might become unstable if Steffy is fired because staff and customers might start to doubt the leadership's judgment. Internal disputes within the Forrester family would also affect the company, endangering its future and reputation. Hope would become a more assertive and strategic character in the Forrester tale if she were to successfully remove Steffy. But the action can also drive her away from supporters and damage her standing as the show's moral compass. Carter's isolation. Carter would win Hope's trust, but he would probably lose the Forrester family's backing and get a lot of criticism for what he did. The outcome would determine his future at Forrester Creations as well as the show's overall plot. Family divisions deepen. With Steffy, Ridge, and Thomas on one side and Hope, Brooke, and possibly Carter on the other, the Logan-Forrester rivalry would intensify. In the upcoming episodes, this division can pave the way for even more dramatic alliances and conflicts. Fundamentally, this plotline is a struggle for authority over Forrester Creations and the heritage it upholds. The termination of Steffy would represent a change of authority from the Forresters to the Logans, rekindling old animosities and conflicts. In addition to influencing the characters' individual journeys, the resolution of this dispute will alter the power dynamics that have dominated the bold and the beautiful for many years. Viewers are left wondering as the drama progresses, will Steffy put up a stronger fight than ever before, or will Hope be successful in her quest for vengeance? Can Carter avoid losing everything by navigating the perilous waters of ambition and loyalty? What steps will Ridge take to safeguard the heritage of his family and his daughter? There is little doubt that the Forrester-Logan saga is about to embark on a thrilling new chapter. Hope Logan enjoys a rare time to celebrate her triumphs while mayhem erupts around her, revealing that the dramatic tensions at the bold and the beautiful have reached a boiling point. However, Luna's heartfelt admission to Bill Spencer also gives the drama that is developing a surprising new dimension. Let's examine the most recent advancements. Hope Logan has frequently been subjected to undervaluation, betrayal, and mockery by the Forrester family. Now that Steffy and Ridge have experienced a major loss, whether it is a personal setback, control at Forrester Creations, or both, Hope has taken advantage of the situation to celebrate their bad luck. She goes from being the victim all the time to a woman who is determined to stand her ground at this point, which represents a dramatic change in her personality. Hope's triumph is symbolic rather than only a personal one. Hope has been portrayed as a constant outsider in the Forrester world for years due to Steffy and Ridge's dominance and influence on her. Hope is regaining her agency by enjoying their demise, but at what price? Her acts will undoubtedly intensify the Logans and Forresters' rivalry and raise tensions to unprecedented levels. Ridge and Steffy are in shock over a loss that has left them exposed. The stakes are enormous for both of them, regardless of whether this is a personal betrayal or a power struggle within Forrester Creations. Given his strong temper and intense devotion to his family, Ridge is likely to turn his annoyance into a plot to retaliate. Steffy, who has never backtracked from a fight, might possibly be planning her next move in the meantime. As they deal with this setback, the father-daughter dynamic may also change. Will the pressure cause Ridge and Steffy's relationship to deteriorate, or will they grow closer in their united resolve to defeat Hope? In a separate plot, Luna has resorted to Bill Spencer, opening out to him in a vulnerable time. Although Bill is an unusual confidant, a man notorious for his cunning and brutality, Luna's choice to open up to him suggests a deeper bond between the two characters. Luna might reveal a variety of shocking details in her confession, such as her personal role in the Forrester turmoil, a secret plan, or her issues with identification and loyalty. As he struggles with his own role in the developing mayhem, her emotional outburst may also help to soften Bill's rough edges and show a more sympathetic side of him. An interesting twist is added to Luna's plot by Bill Spencer's involvement. Although he has a history of taking advantage of circumstances, viewers may be surprised by his response to Luna's vulnerability. Could Bill utilize Luna's trust in his ongoing conflicts with the Logans and Forresters? Or will he turn into Luna's true ally, guiding her down the perilous paths of ambition, family, and loyalty? Steffy and Ridge are surely planning their next move, while Hope revels in her victory. The bold and the beautiful will be affected by the impact from this most recent development. Hope's triumph might give her the confidence to take even more risks, strengthening her place in the Forrester empire. Her boasting, meanwhile, can potentially turn off possible supporters and increase her vulnerability to reprisals. Steffy is unlikely to remain silent about this loss. She is a dangerous foe because of her ferocious will and cunning, and she might already be organizing people to take back what is rightfully hers. Ridge will probably respond to this setback with a well-thought-out strategy to restore his power and safeguard his family's heritage. His behavior might pave the way for a more significant confrontation with Hope and her supporters. Luna and Bill's relationship might end up playing a pivotal role in the overall plot. If her secrets are made public, there could be serious repercussions for all parties. Bill is a skilled manipulator who might take advantage of the information Luna provides, shifting the balance of power in the continuing conflict. The Bold and the Beautiful's most recent turns emphasize how power, loyalty, and retaliation are evolving. A new chapter in this enduring soap opera is being set up by Hope's triumphant moment, Steffy and Ridge's hardships, and Luna's sincere confession to Bill. In the upcoming episodes, fans can anticipate even more dramatic encounters and surprising partnerships as the protagonists work through their personal and professional struggles.